Hello, my loves. Welcome back. Welcome back to my sacred corner in Sacred Valley. Today, I wanted to talk about the topic of judgment and the topic of other people's opinions. I hope it liberates someone because it is kind of liberating to think this way. And this inspired me. My sister, my soul sister, inspired me. Cheers. And thank you. We were talking about this, about showing up in the world, about presenting ourselves in the way that we want and in the way that we find fulfilling and satisfying, like whatever it is it art, is it music, is it video making, like whatever it is. One of the biggest blocks in this world to show yourself in your true self and in your full shine is the judgment of other people. It's what will other people say and what will other people think if I do this, because usually like coming out of our shell, out of our conditioned self, requires some courage, a dose of courage, because how we were conditioned, when I say conditioning, I mean when we are little children, we are looking for approval and validation outside. And this approval and validation meant that we will survive, we will be taken care of by our parents, by our society, because we are approved, we are validated, we are good for the society. And that means good, we will survive. And this is how the brain was set up in the early childhood. And all of us were doing this. All of us were looking for approval and validation outside. In one way or another, we were all kind of like a victim to this conditioning. However, when we grow up, the conditioning that happened in the childhood, which was like, if you behave how I say you should behave, you will be safe. But now this is not so true. Now you have all the right to behave how you want to behave, because you will be safe, because you will be with you. You will not betray yourself. This is the point. Like, it flips on its side after you, like in adulthood and in your like mature age, when you get to make your choices and get to stand behind those choices. It flips exactly the thing that kept us alive and kept us like safe in society and in life. Now the other thing is true. The other thing is, like, if you actually don't act in accordance with your real self, according to your own approval, according to your own validation, then you will lose yourself in the conditioning, in the world, in the matrix, and so much noise outside. Outside noise is not us. So that trained approval is not true anymore. That conditioned child that was safe when it was approved and validated as a good boy, good girl, now is no longer true. So just understanding this is already a big step towards liberation and towards allowing yourself to be who you want to be. Even if you want to change like 100%, you have the right to do it. Why would you want to live your life according to somebody else's guidance? Another thing to understand is, like, what will other people think is something that you cannot control. Really, you cannot control it. And you can also think of this in a way that no matter what you do, no matter if you're even the best possible person in the world, if you're like the best girl or the best boy, still there's somebody who will judge you. Still somebody will say, like, yeah, they're faking it, or too good to be true. We all heard this, no? Too good to be true. You will be exposed as somebody who's not true and somebody who's fake if you're so good, if you're like too good. No matter what you do, even if you satisfy all the human checkpoints how you should be, still somebody will judge you. So why not do the thing that you want to do? Because judgment will happen either way. Another thing is, we are blocked because we are afraid that we're going to make a mistake in choosing us, in choosing our heart calling, in choosing our soul's calling. We will make a mistake and then, like, we will be stupid. Then other people will see that we are stupid. This is another thing that we have to make peace with, because you will make mistakes. You will. And everybody makes mistakes. Thank God we make them, because if we don't make mistakes, then there's no fun. Really, there's no learning. There's no like, oh, I didn't want that, I wanted that. there's no growth, there's no expansion. We need the mistakes, and thank God for them. Like, thank God for the failures and the mistakes. Also, isn't it better to appear stupid and, make a mistake doing something that you love to do, that you're like really juiced up about doing, than to make a mistake in doing something that somebody else told you to do and follow this path, because I guarantee you this path is good. Nobody can guarantee that. Even if a path was working 100% good for somebody and they had a absolutely successful life, they don't know what is good for you, because nobody is same. We are all same in our essence, but we are not same in our human experience, in our personal story, in our history. So nobody can tell you what's better for you. The only person that can tell you what's good for you is you. So why not just like let other people be the judges, and let yourself also judge sometimes, because you also judge. We judge all the time. Oh, it's cloudy today, I like it better when it's sun. Oh, I don't know, like, this balcony is not so good, it would be better that there's more plants on it. The sooner you make the peace, the judgment will happen either way. No matter what you do, judgment will happen. And then you're very free to do whatever you want to do, because it will happen, it doesn't matter. And now I can be free to be me. This is the kind of thing that I work with people that come to my program, Remember You. I'll leave the details below in case you want to check it out and see what it is. Click on the link in the description. I hope that you will be one of those super special humans who break free from the biggest block of humanity. Think about how many people don't do the things that they really want to do because they're afraid of what somebody else might say or think about them. And think about how sad it would be to continue to live that way when you know people will think. People will think either way. So why not just be free? Why not live the life that you want? Okay, my loves, thank you so much for watching, and I see you very soon again. Bye.